is up, my children, my babies, my lovelies? We're back again with another episode, video, whatever you really want to call it. But your mother is back in the building, and I'm so excited to talk to my children again. We are now on episode 2 of season 2. Like, wait, that's crazy. Season 2? Season 2, y'all. And I told y'all we're coming bigger and better. Okay, so if you skip last episode, just the first one, as a warm up, and this your first one that you just now want to just hop into because you just want to go out of order and you just want to do whatever you want to do, that's fine. Okay. But just for everybody who is new to the house, new to home, you know what I'm saying, new to the diary, that's okay. I'm Mother J, and you guys are my children. That's just basically all that this is. That's really all it is to it, okay? But I went kind of MIA season 1. Season 1 was very much so inconsistent and all over the place, yeah. But I'm back and I'm better. I'm refueled, and yeah, the season 2. Season 2 is just so much better now. I mean, we have a whole new setup. Okay. So if you're not watching through video, I suggest that you go on YouTube and you go watch it through video. Okay. We got new sound. I mean, girl, we coming up with the new on season 2. Okay. So I'm super excited to get into this episode today because there's been so much going on in my life that relates to this topic. And honestly, I'm going to really try so hard not to have this video be like 2 hours long. I'm going to really try so hard because I could talk about this all day, every day. And I may even make a part 2 and bring some people on the podcast with me to talk about this because I don't know what's been going on with the girls, but the girls have been hating bad lately. The girls have been hating so bad lately. And honestly, chat, let's take a sip. It's too much. It's too much. So I'm going to try to keep this episode very, very short as much as I possibly can. Okay. But I'm finally going to address just the hate because it's just like, why you hating so much outside of the club, baby? You can't even get in. You can't even get in. So that's the name of this episode today. So y'all already know, before we get into the episode, we got to first up, toast up. So go ahead and make sure that you grab your wine, grab your bottle of water, whatever you're doing, whether you're taking a stroll in a park, take a little sip of water, honey. Take a little break for a little bit. Take a little sip. Cleanse your palates because we about to get into some things. First up, toast up. Clink. Okay, y'all, so boom. Today's episode is on, or it's titled, Don't Hate Outside of the Club. And what I mean so many things by that title. Like, you can honestly get so many things from that title. It's crazy. But basically what I mean by that title is that you're so busy sitting here hating on somebody so hard. You're so busy worrying about somebody else's life that you're not even trying to pick up. You're not even trying to learn a few things. You're not even trying to see what you could benefit out of this situation. You'd rather sit and hate outside the club and you can't even get in. You can't even learn or grow from yourself. You sitting here wasting your time on somebody else's life and your life is falling apart day by day, night by night. Like, it's so crazy to me. And I feel like recently in my life, I don't know what it is, but like I have encountered so many haters. Like, it's kind of insane. I even hate talking about it because I don't want to be like, oh my God, everybody hating on me. Like, everybody hating on me. Like, I don't even want to be like that because that's not even the case. But when I'm telling y'all right now, like, I don't know what it is, but I've stepped in this realm of my life where I have been surrounding myself around people that I assume were my friends or I assume were really cool with me. And turns out they low-key hated me and they were trying to basically live the same life that I've been living, do the same things that I've been doing, just try to we got a lot of things to get into. So children, I'm pretty sure we all know what a hater is. Okay. So it ain't even no sense of even breaking down what even a hater is. I think the thing to break down is how to identify who's a hater or not, which is something that I've even had to be able to learn how to do. Because genuinely, I'm the type of person, and y'all tell me if y'all can agree with this as well too. I'm the type of person where like, I'm so inviting. I love everybody. I'm a people person. And I've had to be careful really letting people into my corner too quick. You know what I mean? And so if I meet a new person, let's just say it's, I don't know, somebody that in a new group that I've just joined, a new hobby, job, whatever the case may be. and they're cool. I'm a girl. I'm a vibey girl. You know, your vibes is good. My vibes is good. We're friends. And I've had to be careful because I've had to really realize, y'all, and you children, I need you to realize that some people really, really love and adore who you are as a person, that they just want to stick to you because you're doing something that they're not. And I never really realized that there was really people out there like that. It's almost as if like I knew, but I didn't think that people really had the audacity to even be like that, to even be a leech like that. You know what I mean? I've always assumed that everybody wants to be themselves. I don't know, call me dumb, child. But there are really people out here in this world who will love the way that you talk, love the way that you dress, love the way that you present yourself, love the way that you stand up for yourself. I mean, who knows? There's so many things that people can love within a person that they would be envious of. And rather them separating themselves from somebody that they low-key hate, or somebody that gets on their nerves, or somebody that you know they're spiteful towards, or somebody that they feel some type of way towards, they'll rather surround themselves around you. And I could never get that into my mind as to why somebody would want to be in the presence of someone that you hate. But there are really people out there that want to do that, that want to, because they hate on what you have that they don't have, they want to suck it out of you. One way I've had to identify a hater in my corner was just picking up on how when I have certain wins in my life, they never wanted to celebrate those wins. You know what I mean? And it even goes back to what I was saying from the beginning, was just like, you know how I said I'm such a vibey girl, like, you know, whatever the case may be. And so I'm going into friendships just based off the vibes. And so a lot of people want to be around you because like you're all this fun and you're all this greatness. But once you start doing better than them, or once things start working out in your favor, they don't want that. And I had to identify that somebody in my corner low key hated me because every single time something good was happening to me, they never wanted to celebrate me. They always had something hateful to say, something spiteful, something that was always low key bringing me down, something to where like I'm joyous about something and they were quick. Like no thought about it. It was quick with just, mm, I mean, is that really what you know what I mean? Like, do you really feel that way? Or, I mean, do they really feel this way about you? Or do you really feel like you deserve all the stuff like that? Like, identifying if someone really could truly, you know, be there for your wins is one really big red flag of how to identify a hater that's in your corner. Like, I'm being so serious. And or when they're quiet when you're receiving something. Let's just say that you won something at your job, or you know, let's just say you're getting praises from somebody from your job, or whatever the case may be, and they're never able to give you your praises back. You a hater, babe. You're a hater. You're a hater. And I get it. There can be times where, you know, let's just be real here. If we're all being real, there are times where, you know, somebody in your corner might get something that you've always wanted. But a real true friend for real will still be in that person's corner no matter what. They will never look at them as competition. They will never look at them like any of that, because you could always think, if my friend could do it, so can I. If my friend can do it, then I know that it's attainable, and I know that it's reachable, and I know that I now have somebody in my corner that was able to do something that I've always wanted to do. So I'm going to ask this person how they were able to get there. I'm going to ask for advice, criticism. Like, that's what a real friend, a real person really does. But if you don't see that out of someone, and instead you're seeing, instead you're getting hate back, or you're getting, you know, all of a sudden they're extra distant once things start happening for you, you really have to start questioning the person. And I even hate to even have to move like that, because I don't even want to move like that towards the people in my corner. But what you're not going to do is be in my corner and be spoiling and trying to bring me down because you're down. That's what we're not finna do. That's what we're not about to do. Especially when I'm the type of person where I want you to win with me. So you sitting here hating for what? The least you can do is leave here with something. Like, what? Like, that'd be so crazy to me. Like, I'm just like, dang, you sitting here hating. Gee whiz, the least you can do, the least you can do is try to get put on game. Since you want to hate all day, all night. But instead, Instead, you just want to sit here and feel some type of way about yourself and feel down and want to bring me down with you. Like, how does that work? You know what I mean? And it's that job. Okay. So not only can you identify a hater by like them failing to identify your success and celebrate you, but you can also identify a hater when they're never trying to be around to help you with anything that you really have going on, but always requiring help from you. So I've realized that a person has low key hated me when I felt like I was always fueling into something with them. I was always fueling into them. I was always there for advice. I was always there whenever they needed me. I was always this, that, and the third. But I always felt like I was being sucked dry. And I couldn't ever get to the bottom as to why I always felt empty, but yet their tank was always full. You know what I mean? And I had to come to like a subtle realization, and it really hurts to say this, but I really had to come to a subtle realization that so many people would just really want to enjoy the vibe of you, but can't stand you. And I'd be like, dang, there's so many people that will rather benefit off of everything that you can give them and do for them and be for them at the moment and not care about you whatsoever. And that was like, honestly, y'all, that really that was real hard for me to understand because I can't fathom that. I can never be like that towards a person, like ever. I don't even think I have the mental capacity to even want to hate and to even feel the need to suck somebody else dry. I don't have that in me because I'm too busy worried about me. I'm too busy worried about me. And that was another way I was able to identify a hater in my corner. I've had to realize that when you see somebody constantly always having something to say about somebody else's life and all that stuff like that, if you can easily and this one might be a little tricky. Everybody might take this how they want to take it, but this is how I was able to identify a hater in my life and in my surroundings. Okay. I realized that this person was never happy with anything. They always had something to say about everybody else. They always had, whenever somebody else posted an accomplishment, whenever somebody else was even just living their day to day life, it was always something. They always had to say something about something. And I really had to realize, okay, if you always got something to say about everybody else, it ain't no way I'm exempt. It ain't no way I'm exempt. It just ain't no way. Cause you always got something to say. You always got a way to bring somebody down. You know what I mean? You always got a way to second guess everything. And it's just like there's no possible way that behind my back you're not doing the same thing to me. There's just no way. But y'all, even going back to, y'all know when I said that people would rather want the vibe of you or want to be around you for what you can give them, but not to actually be you, not to actually enjoy the actual true person that you are. Another thing that I had to realize about a hater for real is a person with that inconsistent behavior. So one day it's friendly, one day you're here and there, and the next day it's different. One minute they might be friendly, and the next minute they might be cold and real stern. And I've really realized that's a lot of times it's because they're battling themselves. Because you know that you enjoy being around me, you know that you secretly like me. Let's just be real. A hater always secretly likes a person. Okay. Let's be real, because if you have as much time on your hands to keep up with a person and to have your life solely about a person, you love me, baby. You love me. You love me. You love me, Bookie. And that's sad. That's really, really sad. But if you have that much time on your hands to do such, you're battling yourself. You are in a battle with yourself, especially when I think a lot of the battle comes from too is that they know the type of person that you are now that they've literally made their whole life about you. They know the type of person that you are, and they know the things that they can benefit from you. And I feel like it's low key hurting them that they can't be the person that you are, that they can't handle a situation like how you would handle it or do something that you do. No matter how much they try to take it from you, no matter what it is, they can never be you. And that is what bothers them the most. Let's just talk about haters even outside of friendships too, because this be another thing for me. I ain't even gonna hold you because I've never even had the mental capacity to even do something like this. Hating on like celebrities or other people as well too, when you can't even get in the club, it's crazy to me. It's just like, dang, You have that much time on your hands? That much? And I'm sorry, I'm getting hyped now because I'm just like, I don't understand it. You have that much time on your hand to go on under somebody else's post and say something so hateful when you see them because they're winning, they're on top, they're getting money, they're doing whatever the case may be, things that you wish that you could do. And even if you don't wish that you could do it, it's something that's drawing the attention for you to want to continuously keep keeping up with that person because that's what you're doing. You're keeping up with them. And what I really had to learn is too, y'all, although it's so hurtful to identify that somebody is hating on you or somebody in your corner secretly hates you, although how much it really really hurts because y'all lately I've like identified like two or three four people that I've thought were like really close people of mine, low key actually hated my guts, but although how much it really really hurts and I've cried about it, I've done everything whatever the case may be, low key low key, like, they always say, if you don't got no haters, you ain't doing nothing right. And that line alone has always gotten to me because I'm always just like, wait, how am I doing something right? But they hate me for it. Like, what? That just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how am I doing this right? But you hate me though. I don't get it. But it's because, like I said from the beginning, they secretly want to be you. They secretly wish that they could do what you're doing. And they're hating you for it because they hate themselves. And once you finally get to the bottom line that a lot of people will consume their life, will consume their life because of you, will do anything so low to bring you down, it's because they hate themselves so much that they'll rather surround themselves around something that they hate, or they'll rather project their hate on everybody else instead of getting the true work done that they need for themselves to get better. They don't want to get better. They don't want to be better. And so it's just like, the real way that you're able, sometimes the real way that you're able to know that you even doing the right thing in life, that you're really going somewhere, is when people start low-key hating on you. But that's why that's when you really got to start being careful once you start getting to the top, because those haters do start to come, and because there are people that want to be just like you, that wish to be just like you, to do the things that you do. You have to be careful about the people that you put in your corner. You really really do. And don't be like me to where you just can't believe that somebody would ever do something like that to you, because child, the more we get older, the more and more I get older, the more and more I realize that, child, don't underestimate nobody. And not everybody is like you. Just because you think one way does not mean that person thinks the same way that you do. There are people out there that are evil and are conniving. There are people out there that really, really, really want to take out the light that you bring. They really, really do. And it sucks because you would never imagine that there's somebody like that out there. Realizing that you are that girl, you are that boy, you are that whatever you identify as, you are that because there are people that wish that they could be you and do the things that you do. Now you need to learn how to protect your peace, protect your talent, protect everything around you. This doesn't mean put your guard up and your wall up towards everybody. No, it just means being more aware towards things because of the person that you are. Their lives are so consumed with you that they don't even know that they're doing you a favor. Now that you've been able to identify that, the biggest thing now that you have to do is to understand that you cannot let that hater take over you whatsoever. Giving them that time and that energy that they want from you only makes them win, only brings you down to where they are. And that's all that they ever want to do. And I think the biggest thing that you have to understand is that once you identify the problem and the issue, why keep going toe to toe with it when you can be better? When you can learn and grow, and you can actually want to learn and grow instead of the hater that can actually be learning and growing from you. You can be getting even better and leave that person in the dust. You know what I mean? And leave that person, that thing, or whatever the case may be that's holding you back in the dust. And I think I've even had to learn, like, okay, I cannot give my time and energy, stop who I am, stop what I'm doing to feed into the hate. Because that's all it is. It's background noise for your life, full of accomplishments, full of next level goals, full of things that are for you. And understanding that what's meant for you is for you. And it's okay. It's okay to be blessed and to have things that were for you. If you are the chosen one or whatever the case may be, it's okay to be wherever you are. And don't ever let nobody make you feel bad for the things that you were blessed with, the things that that are happening for you in your life. Because at the end of the day, somebody that's real, a real deal person who understands not only how life works, but also too a true and honest, moral, valuable person would know that their turn is coming around. It might not be for you right now, but it'll happen for you when it happens if you do what you got to do. But it'll happen for you when it happens. And if it doesn't, it's not in your will, it's not in your favor, or it'll happen in a different way. But at the end of the day, the least you could do is be in that person's corner, praise that person. If you're going to be so enthralled with their life, but at the end of the day, that's only pushing me to do 10 times more, baby. You don't even know it. Okay. So get fueled up now. All right. Don't hate outside the club though when you can't even get in, when you can be doing so much better. Do something else better with your life, baby. Okay. That's all I got to say. And honey, let me say this. Let me say and let me say this right here. If you watching this, honey, do something better with your life. There's so much better to do. Do something better with your life. There's so much more. There's so much more going on in life, honey. There's so much more going on in life, honey. So much time that can be spent. So much money that can be made. But hey, keep hating, baby. Mwah. I mean, I would hate to. No, actually, I wouldn't. I take that back. I really wouldn't. I'm not a hater. I can never be you. But I see. I see it. I see why. I see it, but I can't get with it, baby. And I never will. Okay, so that's all I gotta say. Mother J is out. All right. I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm not giving you no more of my energy. That's it. We out. Children, make sure that y'all message me so we can keep in contact with each other. I want to know how y'all feel about this episode, this season. And also, too, like I said, I need some child chats. I need some topics to talk about. Okay? So make sure that y'all are sending y'all's child chats to the Instagram, childplease.amd, which stands for A Mother's Diary. Or you can send them to my personal Instagram, which is the Jaya Alexis. Okay? I love y'all so much. Don't be a hater, be a motivator. Bye. See y'all later.